How's it going? I'm Amanda from Amanda Around the Globe, and I'm back again. I know it's been really sporadic for me on YouTube lately since I've been working full-time. I'm making a lot of exciting life changes this year, which is going to allow me to create more content and upload more to YouTube. So I hope to actually be more consistent this time. Anyways, hello, it's been a while. Today I'm really excited to speak with you about how I'm planning to save money in 2020. Money is probably the biggest aspect of my life that has changed when I became minimalist, so that's why I talk about it a fair amount. This is 10 ways I will be saving money in 2020. Number 1, I have been taking my lunch to work every single day. I know that this is kind of a basic one and a lot of people probably already do this, but even though I was previously taking my lunch to work most of the time, I would probably still go out to lunch once or twice a week and get sushi or whatever, and I'd usually spend about $10 to $15. Now I really prioritize making sure that I have a lunch made from my dinner the night before. I always just make enough to bring leftovers the next day for lunch. The next way I'm saving money in 2020 is by spending less time socializing out. And when I say out, I don't mean like outside, I mean like going out to a bar or to happy hour. Personally, I don't spend a ton of money doing this, but I do have a lot of friends. I've made a lot of friends in Australia that are a bit younger than me and who like to go out for a cocktail, go to a really fancy dinner. And this year I'm planning to spend a lot less money on that and a lot more time going for walks with friends outside, having people over to my house for a glass of wine instead of going out for wine or drinks. Just things that are a little bit more budget conscious. Number 3, get books from the library. The last few months I have caught myself going to the bookstore, and I have this bookstore near where I live that I really love. The people that work there are amazing, and the books that they stock are like next level my vibe. I absolutely love that bookstore and I love spending time in there, but at the end of the day, a lot of the books that I read, especially fiction, I will read it and then never touch it again. It will just sit on my bookshelf. I tried Audible for a while, but to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of audiobooks because I really am a visual learner and I like to see things on paper while I'm reading it. I feel like I absorb information a lot better that way. I do have some books that I really want to own because I look back on them often, but some books I just want to learn what I want to learn and then get rid of the book and I'm not going to need it anymore after that. So the library is perfect for that. Number 4 is opening a high interest savings account. I have talked a fair amount on this channel, especially in the last year and a half to 2 years, about my current finance strategy, which I follow the Barefoot Investor Plan. His book is everywhere in Australia. In this book, he recommends a few different savings accounts that you can open, but having a high interest savings account is so important because you're going to be making sure that you have an actual savings account that's making you interest can save you so much money, just making extra money for doing nothing really. Automating your finances is the easiest way to save money. That's what's helped me every single time I am saving money for something. Automating your savings and having a budget of money that you can spend and then just putting your savings directly into a savings account helps so much in saving money because you don't even see it. It just goes in your savings account and it's gone and you don't even think about it. Number 5, food budgets. Eat at home, eat really simple foods, eat really wholesome foods, and I can have really amazing food that has everything that I want in it instead of like going out to eat, you don't know what's in your food. Making your own food at home and giving yourself a grocery budget and kind of preparing instead of just going to the grocery store and picking stuff out. That will all help you save a ton of money. Number 6 is tracking your spending and reviewing it monthly. So this is actually something that I really enjoy doing. I feel like maybe not everyone is like me in that way, but tracking what you're spending, and when I mean tracking, I know some people will actually use like an Excel spreadsheet and keep all their receipts, but I just look at my statement because I use my debit card for everything. So I just open my banking app and look at what I've been spending money on, look at my automated expenses, and kind of reassess every couple of months of what I'm spending money on, what I don't need to be spending on, and what I want to be saving for. Keeping in mind what I want to be saving for is really, really helpful in curbing non-essential spending for me personally. Number 7, mute Instagram accounts or unfollow Instagram accounts of accounts that make you want to spend money. Muting accounts that make you feel bad or that make you want to spend money. Clothing companies or anything like that where you look at it and you think, oh, I want to buy that. Unfollowing those so you're not seeing all the new things come out. It's not making you want to spend money. Number 8 is to enroll a friend and make your savings challenge a competition. It really helps to have a specific number that you want to achieve of savings, and then if you get one of your friends on board or your partner or someone in your family and kind of have a competition to see who can make their savings goals faster, if you just do it by like a percentage of how much you've done, that's really, really helpful, and it's just a more fun way. Side note from that one as well, if you make saving fun and you make it as fun as spending money, it will be something that's much more enjoyable and you're much more likely to do things that are enjoyable. So finding a way to make saving money enjoyable and fun is going to increase your chances of actually saving money. Number 9, I feel like this is very, very fitting for me especially, and hopefully a lot of people that follow my channel, is that I personally am planning to travel a lot more sustainably this year, and when I say sustainably, I mean less flights, less international travel, just a lot more local travel, just a lot less flights essentially. I do have a few trips planned that I've been planning for a long time, so obviously I'll take those, but in the grand scheme of things, I plan to travel a lot less this year than I did last year. Working as a travel agent, I do get a lot of perks, and I've won a lot of trips through my work, and in those situations I don't really have full control over the travel plans. I just have to kind of go along with it, and yes, I could say no, but like, let's be honest, I love travel, travel's my life, and we're getting really off topic. Anyways, the point of this is one of my goals for this year is to travel more sustainably. So when I do travel, carbon offsetting your flights it's not really saving you money, but it's being more sustainable and it's being more environmentally conscious. Like, let's all work together to save the planet, shall we? Number 10, and my last tip, is to eat more vegetables. Leave it to the vegan to say this one. I became a vegetarian like full on when I moved out of my parents' house for the first time, and I realized how freaking expensive it is to buy meat. I stopped eating meat then. I was looking at like if you buy 1 serving of chicken versus if you buy a can of beans. The serving of chicken is like 6 times more expensive than a can of beans, and that's when I started realizing like being vegetarian is so much cheaper. I know a lot of people debate this and they think that being vegetarian or vegan is not cheaper, but to be completely honest, it is very much cheaper if you're eating very simple foods. If you're eating a lot of the processed like vegan things, when I say like vegan, I mean like things that are marketed to vegans, processed vegan foods. I don't buy like vegan ice cream, vegan candies, vegan chocolates. I eat very simply, and I think it really honestly does save me a ton of money. So that's all my tips for how to save money in 2020. I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave a comment below on what you guys want to see from me next. I have a lot of ideas and a lot of videos to be coming out soon. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around with me through this very up and down time of my life. I hope that 2020 will become a year of being much more consistent back on here, because I really do love making videos and connecting with you guys. So that's all from me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! There goes a sight from my soul.